Hello friends, the clock has struck 4 o'clock. A warm and hearty welcome to you on this occasion. It is the grand finale of International Yoga E-competition, and it is also the International E-conference that we have organized today. Once again, on behalf of Yog Vidya Dham's Shankarrao Chavan Swasthya Kendra Health Center Dhule, NSS of Kavayitri Bahinabai Chaudhari North Maharashtra University Jalgaon, and NSS unit of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Memorial College of Law, Dhule, Maharashtra, India. A warm and hearty welcome to you. Today on this very pious occasion, that is the International Yoga Day, many Sorry, friends, because of a technical glitch, I got disconnected. Sorry, please accept my apology. On this occasion, dear friends, we have organized this e-conference on the role of yoga in building the healthy society for self-reliance. It is also the grand finale of the International Yoga Competition. And we have, for this competition, for this conference, honorable dignitaries from abroad also. We have Honorable Mukundji Upadhyay from Nepal. I'm very happy that my dear friend, Mr. Ek Duwadi has also joined. Really, we are blessed by your presence, sir. We have our Honorable Principal, Dr. Vijay Bahiram, sir. We have Honorable Nannavare, sir, who is the Director, KBC NMU NSS Unit. And we have Honorable Dr. K.V. Raghupati, sir, from Tirupati. His news are there, his opinions, his articles are published in newspapers. So we are really blessed to have wonderful personalities amongst you. And most importantly, dear friends, it's International Yoga Day, and we are celebrating in a very different way. It is a tribute to Indians. It is a tribute to those who have inculcated different values amongst us. So, dear friends, it's really a pious occasion. And on this occasion, we have organized this e-competition. We invited YouTube videos, and then we shortlisted them, and we have wonderful judges. We are not going to disclose their names now, but after some time we'll definitely disclose. But to tell more about this event, we have our honorable principal, Dr. Vijay Bahiram sir, who is a great inspirator. I request honorable sir to deliver the introductory speech. Over to Dr. Vijay Bahiram sir.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries, all the participants who have joined this international e-conference. I welcome you all in a program to grand finale of International Yoga Competition and International e-conference on occasion of International Yoga Day. The conference is organized on the role of yoga in building the healthy society for self-reliance. And for today's e-conference, the honorable guest of honor, Professor Dr. Vaibhav sir, Vice Chancellor KBC North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, Chairman Mahendra Dhule, Vesh Khande Dalit Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Dhule, the Chief of Yoga Vidya Dham, Dhule, Sri Kishorappa Patil. For today's e-conference, the honorable invited guests, Dr. Upadhyay, Dr. Vaibhav, Dr. Nisha Joshi Madam, Dr. Ghanashyam sir, who is the chairperson of this program, Dr. Raghupati sir, Dr. Pankaj Nanavare, the Director, NSS KBC North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, the coordinator of this e-conference, Dr. Vaibhav sir, and convener, Mr. Jitendra Kamble. Dear friends, it's a real opportunity, happy opportunity, quite good opportunity for we people to learn something new about yoga on occasion of International Yoga Day. These eminent personalities, the eminent guests and resource persons will guide you, highlight you on the use of yoga in your life. From the last 1.5 years, from the day when Corona pandemic threat have been there in the world, from the day of COVID-19 threat, we have learned that yoga is a very meaningful aspect of the life of human being. The yoga is not only an exercise. Yoga has many more things in it. So a yogi is a person who can teach not only the exercises, but he will teach you the way of living a better life or how to live a happy life. So a bliss of life, a joy of life can be enjoyed with the help of yoga. So organizing such e-conferences on yoga and organizing various competitions on yoga was very necessary. So the attempt have been made by Yoga Vidya Dham, Shankarrao Chavan Health Center, Dhule, Dr.Babasaheb Ambedkar Law College, and KBC North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, have organized number of competitions for yoga. Through YouTube video, the competition was organized. So many participants have won the prize. So in advance, I congratulate them. So because of yoga, I can decide that what is the inner happiness of my life. So if it is my life, I should have every right to decide that what is my happiness. But yoga will teach you that what is your inner happiness, what is your inner voice. So others will not give any opinion. Others should not have any right to decide the happiness of one's life. So that is what the importance of yoga is there. So yoga teaches us many things to find out the expressions of life. So finding the expressions of life is made possible because of yoga. So the value of yoga cannot be avoided. Because of yoga, the real joy, the real bliss of life can be enjoyed. So I wish you all the best. I welcome all the dignitaries on occasion of International E-Conference organized on the role of yoga in building healthy society for self-reliance. Wish you all the best. Thanks a lot. Good day.
Thank you very much for a wonderful introductory speech, sir. It is said, well begun if is half done. We have started well with your blessings, with your introductory speech, and miles to go. It's a long journey. Please welcome Professor Dr. Ghansham sir. G.A. Ghansham sir is one of our resource persons. There is an inseparable relationship between me and Ghansham sir, plus Yog Vidya Dham, Dhule and Ghansham sir. Wherever and whenever we have organized programs, Ghansham sir is the heart of it. And it is really a wonderful occasion when we are joined by many eminent personalities, even from Nepal and other countries. A warm and hearty welcome to all of you, dear friends, all the participants of this competition. And now it's the time that our Honorable Director of NSS, Kavayitri Bahinabai Chaudhari, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, Mr. Dr. Pankaj Kumar Nannavare sir, talks a little about the NSS activities. NSS has been very vibrant, and very important roles have been played by the NSS volunteers in this pandemic. And it is really a great thing from NSS, not me but you, the way they have devoted for the society, the way they have uh, they have contributed significantly, especially saving the lives, donating the blood, and creating awareness about vaccination and important things. So important activities have been undertaken. But to tell them very briefly, on behalf of all of you, may I please request Honorable Dr. Pankaj Kumar Nannavare sir, who is a very active, vibrant director of National Service Scheme, Kavitri Bahinabai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, India. Over to Nannavare sir.
May I audible?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Good evening to one and all. Myself, Dr. Pankaj Kumar Nannavare, Director NSS KBC NME Jalgaon. Would like to welcome you on this great occasion, dignitaries on these dais and of the dais of the online platform. It's our great pleasure to meet on this important occasion of International Yoga Day. Yoga is the most important skill we wanted to have in this busy world. It relaxes our body, mind, and the heavy burden on the mind. It develops the ratio of our life. Yoga keeps us happy and healthy in this COVID-19 pandemic situation. Our university and NSS department has organized various activities about COVID pandemic situation, like Police Mitra, vaccination propaganda, face mask, sanitizer, and this is a very beautiful activities by NSS volunteers in 3 districts, Jalgaon, Dhule, Nandurbar, 3 districts. I welcome on behalf of Kishorji Appa, Mr. Mukund Upadhyay sir, Dr. Nisha Joshi madam, Dr. KV Raghupati ji, our University Vice Chancellor Professor E. Vainandan ji, research person Professor Ghansham ji, Professor Dhariwati sir, and from all the corners of the world. I also congratulate Principal Dr. Bairam sir, Chairman Mahendraji Nile, this conference coordinator Dr. Vaibhav ji Sabnis, convener Jitendra ji Bhamre. I am happy to congratulate all the organizers of this grand function. I am very happy to be the part of this webinar. Once again, I congratulate you. And last but not least, thank you very much. Vaibhavji, thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir. The pandemic period has created havoc across the world, and the way you have handled NSS and motivated all of us, the program officers, the volunteers, that is really incredible. It is because of your guidance, your visionary leadership that we have done all these things. Thank you very much, sir. Uh, Unfortunately, for some unknown reasons, Honorable Vice Chancellor could not join us, and we invited quite a few guests. They were also unable to join because of internet connectivity problems, especially in Myanmar. Welcome to Dr. Nisha Joshi, madam, from Indore. A very warm and hearty welcome to you, madam. We are going to listen to madam, but before that, we are going to introduce our guests. And first of all, we have the inaugurator of this international conference, Honorable Mukunji Upadhyay sir, who has joined us all the way from Nepal, and he is with us. And to introduce him, I request Honorable Shri Yashwantji Patil sir, who is the Secretary of Yog Vidya Dham, Dhule. Yashwant Patil sir, please start your
Uh,
video. Start your video, sir, if it is possible.
okay. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you are audible and visible also. And
Okay.
if there is
Hari Om,
any
sir.
other device beside you, please keep it muted, sir.
Hari Om, sir.
Yes, sir, please continue, sir.
Good noon to everybody. Now I am going to introduce Sri Mukunda Upadhyay. He is a founding chairman of Naimisharanya Gurukul in Nepal, author, writer with 10 published books, columnist for local journals and newspaper. Work is also published in Yoga Sandesh, book by Mahatma Malviya Mission, Nepal, involved in various other spiritual and social organizations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, a person is introduced by his contribution, by his thoughts, attitude, and the way Mukund Upadhyay sir has been in connection with me. I really feel blessed to have such a wonderful personality. He is a renowned personality across the globe, yet he is down to earth. So that local approach is clearly visible in him. A tree with more fruits bends, and that is what we see reflected in Honorable Mukunji Upadhyay sir. So his introduction is just a formality. Through his lecture, through his work, will be introduced. Once again, I welcome you, sir, and I request my dear friend Hemkam Dhade sir to start his video. And sorry, sir, Hemkam Dhade sir, Honorable Dhiravit sir hasn't joined us. I was just checking just now whether Dhiravit sir from Thailand had joined or not. Yeah, so we could not avail his presence right now. Once he joins us, we'll definitely introduce him. And now we have another guest, Professor Dr. G. A. Ghansham sir. He is a very popular figure, very popular personality. I request Honorable Ghansham sir to start his video, and to introduce him, I request Honorable Jitendra Bhamre sir. Jitendra Bhamre sir is the president of Yog Vidya Dham Dhule, and I request participants of this Zoom meeting, don't start your video, please. So I request Jitendra Bhamre sir to introduce Professor Dr. Professor Dr. Ghansham. Actually, he needs no introduction, at least in Dhule. He is known by everybody. Such a wonderful, pleasant person. Over to Bhamre sir. Please introduce Professor Dr. G. A. Ghansham sir, who is one of the resource persons.
J. Ghansam sir, MA PhD, DFRS, Professor of English, awarded Associates for Research of Indian Institute of Advanced Studies, Shimla. Academic 24 years as Head of Department of English in Government Colleges. Published papers 94, published books 14, authored 5, seminar conference papers presentation 115, international 45, national 66, regional 5, guiding research experience from 19 years, achievements national present LTI resident, accredited and recognized by the IO USA, Vice President of IO International, elected as Fellow of Royal Asset Society of Great Britain and Ireland, elected as Fellow of the Guild of Independent Scholars, International University of Humanities of Society Science, Austria. Countries visited England, Malaysia, and Nepal. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, Ghansham sir is a wonderful, spontaneous, eloquent speaker, and he is known by that. So this is just a formality to as a protocol of this program. And we have another very wonderful personality from Indore, Dr. Nisha Joshi, madam, and she is going to guide us very soon. But to introduce her, may I please request Dr. Mr. Avinash Dharmadikari, sir, who is going to be a doctor very soon. He has submitted his thesis. Avinash Dharmadikari, sir, is the treasurer of Yog Vidya Dham, Dhule. So I request Honorable Shri Avinash Dharmadikari, sir, to introduce Honorable Dr. Nisha Joshi, madam. Her profile is really very strong, very encouraging. Over to Dharmadikari, sir, please.
Hello, Hari Om, sir. Sir, I am visible and audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible as well as visible. Please continue, sir.
Yes. I am going to introduce Dr. Nisha Joshi. Dr. Nisha Joshi is a highly learned and respectful yoga guru. She was born on 15th August 1980 and brought up in Indore. She is the prime mover of Yoga Ganga Yogic Scientific and Spiritual Research Foundation and NJYA, that is Nisha Joshi Yoga Academy. Felicitated by numerous national and international awards, she has been appointed in editorial board in various journals and scientific magazines. Some of her qualifications include her achievement as a PhD holder in yoga and philosophy, double MA in yoga and philosophy, and NET qualified in yoga. She has tremendous skills like being a teacher, motivational speaker, a mentor and guide, and a corporate coach. She presented herself as a co-chairperson and resource person in various national and international conferences. Moreover, she presented 50 research papers in various national and international conferences, as well as got her 20 papers published in journals. In addition to her services in this field, she has organized and has conducted Global Pride Women's Awards and honored the person who made contributions in this field. She has been consecutively organizing yoga camp on the 21st June, that is World's Yoga Day, for 5 years. She possesses leadership in stress management and is a team player and has vast knowledge of scriptures, therapeutical methods. She is an S in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, yoga therapy and meditation. She has been the guest faculty in various international institutions and has been the coordinator of copious camps and workshops in institutes like Manipal University, Hibs and Agra, and so on. She believes in the tagline, everywhere should be peace, health, and harmony in the world through yoga and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Thanks, Hari Om.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Actually, she has been very busy right from the morning. Still, she is amongst us. That's really a great thing for us. We have Dr. K.V. Raghupati, sir, who is actually a professor of English. And we are reminded of Dr. Barche, sir. And it is our duty to introduce such a wonderful personality today. To introduce Honorable Dr. Raghupati, sir, I request Madhuri Chaudhari, madam, who is a very active member of Yoga Vidya Dhule, and I request Raghupati, sir, to start his video. Actually, his video is on, but he is not visible. Madhuri Chaudhary, madam, please start your video and introduce Honorable Raghupati, sir, who is from Tirupati.
Hariom sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, madam, please continue.
Happy 7th International Yoga Day to all of you. I am going to introduce respected Dr. K.V. Raghupati sir. Raghupati sir holds diploma in yoga, naturopathy and Ayurveda from Sri Venkateshwara Yoga Research Institute, Tirupati. Besides from this, sir completed MA English, MPhil, PhD in English, PGDTE, Diploma in Carnataki Music, specialization in Veena. Respected sir took to yoga in 1985 and has more than 3.5 decades of strong sadhana of advanced yoga, Patanjali's tradition. Sir, respected sir conducted numerous camps and workshops. Sir delivered series of talks at universities and organizations at different places. Sir offered an elective course in yoga at Central University of Tamil Nadu, Thiruvarur. Respected sir conducted regular yoga classes for the faculty and students of Central University of Tamil Nadu, Thiruvarur. Respected sir got many awards. Sir, respected sir awarded first prize for his essay on yoga at International Yoga Festival held at Pondicherry in the year 1992. The award was presented by the Chief Minister of Pondicherry State. Sir was awarded Best Yogic Publication of the year 2018. Apart from this, Sir has got Lifetime Achievement Award 2018 jointly awarded by the International Association of Education for World Peace, Confederation of Indian Universities and the School of Ayush Studies and Research, New Delhi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you. Actually, today itself in Economic Times, Honorable Raghupati sir's article has been published. He is very, very active. And now we are moving towards the inauguration of this event. All these formalities are necessary because we ought to know our judges. And we are trying to inaugurate this at the hands of Honorable Shri Mukunji Upadhyay sir. But here is a digital lamp that I'm trying to share. And let's hope, with the kind permission of Honorable Mukunji Upadhyay, our international e-conference and international yoga competition is inaugurated. Let's hope it plays.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I request Honorable Mukunji Upadhyay sir to guide us as the inaugurator of this international event. Over to Honorable Shri Mukund Upadhyay sir.
Thank you very much. Let me start. Om Vande Deva Umapati Shuruguru Vande Jagat Karanam Vande Pannagabhushanam Mirgadharam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Shurya Shashanka Vahinenam Vande Mukundam Priyam Vande Bhaktajanasraya Sabaradam Vande Shivam Shankaram. Namaste, good evening from the land of Pashupatinath, Nepal. I would like to address in short, I don't want to waste the time, Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor E. Bayunandan. I think he has not yet joined. KBC North Maharashtra University, Chairperson Mahendraji, Jitendra Vermaji, Dr. V.Y. Vahiram, Principal of Babasaheb Ambedkar College of Law, Maharashtra, other distinguished speakers, other judges of the competition, dear participants, other guests, media person, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and privilege to be here connected by Zoom technology. Today is International Yoga Day, 21st June. And 2021, 21st century. Today is very holy day. What a coincidence. 21st June, 2021, 21st century. 321, 21, 21, 21. If we add the three numbers, the figure comes 63. 63 itself a symbol of yoga, symbol of coordination, harmony, and friendship. Just opposite number is 36. 66 number itself speaks. It is a real yoga day. From last 7 years, we are celebrating 21st June as a yoga day. This is a great breakthrough in the history of yoga. And this credit goes to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has proposed the United Nations. We Nepali people are also very thankful to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his great effort. Yoga, it is said that sun rises from east and moves towards west. Two more sun rises from east and throws divine light to the west. One is Srimad Bhagavad Gita and another is definitely yoga. Yoga is a very beautiful and useful fruits of our ancient trees. Ved, we call it Kalpa Vriksha. According to the Vedic philosophy, there are 6 schools of thoughts. Sankhya, Nyaya, Mimamsa, Vaisheshik, Yoga, Vedanta. Out of 6 thoughts, yoga being very popular day by day. It is spreading all over the world. The reason behind it, out of 6 thoughts, only yoga, there is no any barrier, restriction of race, caste, nationality, religion, color. Everybody is, whether he is rich or poor, he is scholar or illiterate, he is black or white, she or he, it doesn't matter. Every human being, all are equally pre-qualified for this yoga. That's why it is being popular. Recent days, it is being more popular by COVID pandemic. These days, people from WHO are also talking about yoga. They are talking about yoga. Yoga makes us healthy, to build our immunity, to make our immunity strong. So this is yoga, a complete package of yoga is a natural vaccine of any kind of virus. If you do yoga practice properly, you don't need to have any kind of vaccines. Actually, here in Nepal also, we don't have vaccine, but yoga, we are doing yoga. As a human being, often we think about the self. Who am I? From where I came? Where do I go after the death? If we believe theory of incarnation, concept of rebirth, again, question comes. Our inner body, we call it Sushma Sharir. What is the source of that Sushma Sharir? When did it begin? And after thousands of years, what is the end of that Sushma Sarir? To know about immortal questions, we called it Yaksha Prashna. There are only two means available in the world. One is Vedic literature, Veda. Second one is self-assessment, self-realization. In both terms, yoga comes in the picture. To know yourself, yoga is a must. So I used to say about yoga is key for both Vedic literature also and for self-realization also. I used to give one example that these days of artificial intelligence, people talk about IT language. Yoga is smart four-wheelers car. First wheel of this car is asana. Second wheel is pranayam. Third wheel of the car is mudra. Fourth wheel, important wheel, is meditation. Actually, we are the driver. Every human beings are the driver of the car. And that man, buddhi, chitta, ahankar, that is, man is steering, brain is brake, ahankar is the accelerator, chitta is clutch. With this means we have to reach to the final spiritual destination by four-wheeler yoga car. According to the Vedanta, it is also said, inside the car there is one passenger, but he doesn't speak, do nothing, just sitting on the car, and he is real owner of the car. We called him Satchi Atma. So, to reach to the final destination, by yoga, we have to activate our brain. We have to open our eyes to drive. If we activate our right brain means GPS system to reach to the final destination. So this is very useful car. And four-wheel, let me talk about four-wheel. We all know that asana, it is physical exercise. In medical terms, it is called physiotherapy also. It keeps our physical body healthy. Second wheel is pranayam. This is art of breathing. Main pranayams are, we all know, Pura Kumbha Krecha, Nadi Shodan, Anulom Vilom, Vastrika, Kapalbhati, Sanmukhikaran, so on. This pranayam purify our 10 times of Vayu inside and 74,000 Nadi. This is the function. And third wheel is mudra. Mudra is the activities and positioning of finger and thumbs. Fingers, we know, yat pinde tat brahmande. Universe made by 5 elements. We human body made by 5 elements. Our 5 finger represents 5 elements: fire, wind, air, earth, and water. If our body, if there is balance of 5 elements, we are healthy. If some imbalance is there, we get sick. To make proper balance of 5 elements inside the body, Hasta Mudra is very effective for that. To make our mental body healthy, Mana Yoga Mudra we called. Chin Mudra, Chinmaya Mudra, and Sambhavi Mudra, and Khechari Mudra. 4 mudra are very useful for that. And for preparation of meditation also, Mudra is positioning for that. Meditation, we call that Gyan Mudra, Sunya Mudra. In Buddhist philosophy, Gyan Mudra, in Buddhist philosophy, totally 10 mudras are there. But Buddhist philosophy, Tibetan Buddhist philosophy, slightly different. Tibetan philosophy, they are little tilted to the Tantra, not by Vedic. So other types of mudra is also there. In Veda, Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, and Jnana Kanda are there. If we do puja, yagya, and sometimes if mudra is essential, Matsya mudra, Kuruma mudra, Linga mudra, Yoni mudra, Ankush mudra, Kavayitri, and Astraya. But these are also mudras to prepare yourself, purify yourself. This is mudra. And Dhyan, this is very rare. Rare wheel of the yoga is Dhyan, meditation. Actually, meditation, it makes tension-free, anxiety-free, and to activate our sixth sense, to open our third eyes, to activate our right brain, delta, theta, delta. In neuroscience terms, it's called theta and delta. To activate that brain. Without activating that brain, you cannot be creative, innovative. You cannot be lover to the nature. You can't reach near to the Paramatma. We should activate right brain. Meditation is there. Two types of meditation in Eastern philosophy. Sampragyat Samadhi, that is also called Sabikalpa Samadhi, and Asampragyat Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Sabikalpa Samadhi, physical meditation. Nirvikalpa Samadhi, metaphysical meditation. If our self-consciousness, if we divert our consciousness to the collective unconsciousness, up to collective unconsciousness, Sampragyat Samadhi is there. Our 10 indriyas and man, they are silent, not effective, but still, right brain is effective. A kind of anesthesian patient before operation, that Samadhi is. You don't feel the pain, your eyes, your outer eyes is inactive, so that the doctor can operate you easily. That stage is Sampragyat Samadhi. And beyond that, if you reach from collective unconsciousness to the super consciousness, metaphysical consciousness, cosmic consciousness, where your brain reaches at delta stage and you don't feel, you forget who you are. You realize who we are. Everywhere I am. Nobody is there except me. That stage is metaphysical stage of meditation. That stage, I would like to remind one Tibetan Santa was there in 12th century. He gives us very small tips, but very useful. On this occasion of yoga, I would like to remind that if you want to be healthy, if you want to long live, he lived 137 years at that time. And journalists, people asked, what is the secret of your long life? So he said, well, I am vegetarian, I do yoga and everything is there. But three important things. He tells that I always sit straight. While sleeping also, keep my body straight. Spinal cord straight. In our Eastern Tor, Ida Pingala Sushumna Nadi straight. I am always breathing, full breathing, not half breathing. Always have full breathing, that is pranayam. And most important thing, I don't allow negative thoughts, evil thoughts, prono thoughts, and dirty thoughts to come into my mind. No entry for all those negative thoughts. I always invite positive thoughts in my mind. It was his package. So this four-wheel asanas are related to our, indirectly related to our ashram vyavastha of Eastern philosophy also. Asana is directly related to the brahmacharya ashram. Pranayam is related to the grihastha ashram. Mudra is directly related to the vanprastha ashram. And meditation is related to the sannyasa ashram. If we relate these wheels to our three types of body, physical body, inner body, and bodiless body, we call Karan Sharir. To keep our physical body, asana is important. For our inner body, Sushma Sharir, pranayam or mudra are important. For our bodiless body, meditation is very useful. So it is related with our three types of body also, and four ashram also. This four-wheel of package of yoga. So actually, I would like to say about the history of yoga, brief history of yoga. The source of yoga is Ved. It is about Ved is Apaurusha. Before human being, before the invention of script, before the human beings are there, Ved was there. Nobody wrote that. That called Apaurusha. Our ancient Rishi Muni, they have not created the rituals of the Ved, but by using their right brain, they have researched the Rita and mantras of the Ved, not creator. They were also not the creator. They have just researched. It was there in the sky. They have just researched that one. And founding yogis are two towering personality. Mahayogi Lord Shiva, Adi Yoga. And from that very beginning, Lord Shiva introduced music and dance as a part of yoga. And again, Yogeshwar Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna also continue the music and dance, Basuri. And also he has introduced one Maharashtra as yoga, as a part of yoga. This is very beautiful thoughts. And after that, Maharshi Patanjali elaborated it as 6 steps. Nath Sampradaya, Guru Gorakhnath, explained that Sharanga Yoga as a 6th step of yoga. And Valence view produced by Gita. Gita is the authentic book of yoga. As a darshan, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, 3 are main yogas. For an example, we eat so many food. There are so many recipes. If we conclude the recipes into one word, we call it food. If we divide our daily food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, according to the Gita, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. And others, all are yoga. They are different type of recipes. Raj Yoga, Kriya Yoga, Lay Yoga, Sudarshan Yoga, Hatha Yoga. So many. These are the recipes of the yogas. So, yoga is a property right of Eastern people. Actually, again, one question comes. Common definition we used to say, yoga is to join, to yoke, to unite, to union. But the question comes, join with whom? Atma, Paramatma, nature, consciousness, common unconsciousness. To join with whom? We have different God. We have different religions also. Then questions comes, to yoke with whom? Join with whom? Joining with whom? For these questions, I feel also questions. Then I remember one shloka in Rik Hriday Upanishad, 8th stanza of that Upanishad. Antaratma bhavet brahma, paramatma maheshwara, sarveshameva bhutanam, vishnuratma sanatana. Self soul is a part of soul of Brahma. That's why Pandit Ramad used to say Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. And super soul is Lord Shiva. He is the creator. Super soul. Shiva is not that individual. He is Tattva. Shiva is white hole and Mahakali is the black hole of the existence. What Hawkins told about black hole, Mahakali is that. Lord Shiva is the white hole of that. And Sarveshameva Bhutanam Vishnuratma Sanatana. All existence, all human beings, from insect to dinosaur, Thalchar, Jabchar, Nabchar, all the expansion of Atma of Lord Vishnu. Ekoham Bahushamam, that's why it is called. And this philosophy tells Sarvam idam khalvidam Brahma. Whatever you see, the Chetan, that is the extension of Lord Vishnu. So, this is the answer I got. Where to join, where to yoga. I got this answer from Rik Hriday Upanishad. Dear participants, if you want to be perfect yoga, perfect yogacharya, I suggest you to close your eyes and see the beautiful pictures. Close your ear and hear the sounds, that is Anahat Naad. By closing your this physical ear, close your nose and smell of earth. Earth has a smell. And close your mouth and enjoy the taste. And close your mouth and speak your Parabadi, Pashyanti body, or Madhyama body. Not Vaikhari body, what we are speaking right now. This is called Vaikhari body. Opening the mouth, we can speak Vaikhari body only, but without using mouth. We should speak our Parabadi, Pashyanti body, Madhyama body. So, don't move. Keep your leg silent and travel all around the world. And don't use your hand and fingers. Without using hand and finger, do the worship to the God. It means make your man self controlled. Make your man your servant and slave, not make man your master and friend. If you make your man your master and friend, then you will be failed. I think all the participants, they have already considered these basic facts in their essay writing and the competition. I hope so. And one more thing. Actually, we belongs to the Eastern society. As Ved is a Paurushiya, and similarly, we should know about the Sanskrit language also. Sanskrit is not language of human body. In this earth, nobody can claim that his mother tongue is Sanskrit, because Sanskrit is divine language. Human language should not Sanskrit. But your Sushma Sharir, inner body's language may be Sanskrit. So, well, we have on other language also, in English also, in Hindi also, in French also, we can have Vedic knowledge. But dipping into the pond sea, these are tools to swim, life jackets, tube of the wheels, and Sanskrit language is art of swimming. You can swim yourself and get pearls out of the sea. This is, I'm taking much more time. So at last, I have to conclude my remarks that we belongs to the Himavata Khande, Aryavarta, Bharatvarsha, Nepal including. We should lead to the world. Spiritually, we are very rich. Where Pragya is there, we should lead to the world. To leading to the world, main tools is yoga also. By using the tools yoga, we should lead to the world. Sorry, I've taken much time. Actually, in spiritual field, if I speak, I forget to see the watch. So I wish the success of this grand event, competition, and from Nepal also. I'm very happy to be connected with you. Thanks for organizing, inviting me. With this word, I would like to conclude my remarks. Om Purnamadam Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. And really sorry to stop you, because we have participants' presentation also for the grand finale. And Dr. Nisha Joshi madam has another meeting, and we also want to listen to her. We have two incarnations of madam right now, so we are very happy. I request from my hearts of hearts to Dr. Nisha Joshi madam to guide our participants. Thank you, madam. And we are very happy. We have Dhirabit sir from Thailand who has joined us. Welcome, sir. Dr. Ghansham sir is also with us. Thank you for your gracious presence.
Thank you, Vaibhav sir. Hare Krishna, everyone, chief guest and beautiful audience. My heartful thanks for inviting me in this event and giving me an opportunity to present my experience with other distinguished esteemed speakers and audience. मैं बहुत देर से सर को सुन रही थी, मुकुंद गुरु जी को बहुत अच्छे से आप बोल रहे थे. तो मैं योग के बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट तो नहीं कहूंगी यहाँ पर, क्योंकि समय की अपनी सीमा है चूंकि. पर गीता में जैसे कहा है, am I audible or not? Am I audible?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Please continue.
Thank you. संस्कृत में एक श्लोक है गीता का कि तम विद्याद योग संयोगम योग संगीत संजीतम. योग जो है वो दुखों से संयोग के वियोग का नाम है. योग हमारे जीवन में जब आता है तो एक वीणा की झंकार है, जब वो आता है तो एक सुरीला संगीत है जिसे सुन करके हमारा आत्मा जो है वो झंकृत हो जाती है। योग सिर्फ शरीर से शुरू होने का नाम नहीं है, योग शरीर से शुरू होता है पर वो समाप्त होता है हमारे आत्मिक विकास में। योग में कई प्रकार की ऐसी क्रियाएं हैं जिनको करने से व्यक्ति का शरीर, मन, आत्मा और हम कहेंगे कि सारे जो हेल्थ के डायमेंशंस हैं, चाहे वो शारीरिक स्वास्थ्य का हो, चाहे वह मानसिक स्वास्थ्य का हो, चाहे वह नैतिक स्वास्थ्य या सामाजिक स्वास्थ्य की हम बात करें, तो हर प्रकार के स्वास्थ्य के डायमेंशंस पर, या हम बात करें कि हर प्रकार की जो स्वास्थ्य की डेफिनेशन है जो WHO ने दी है, वो सारे डायमेंशंस को पूरा करने की क्षमता रखता है। उसका कारण ये है कि योग एक पैथी के रूप में अगर हम माने तो योग आसन प्राणायाम के द्वारा हम हमारे शरीर की चिकित्सा करता है, लेकिन मन की चिकित्सा करने हेतु हमें किसी अन्य विधा में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। मन की चिकित्सा हेतु हम ध्यान कर सकते हैं, हम प्रत्याहार कर सकते हैं। फिर हम बात करते हैं अध्यात्म की, तो योग अगर शुरू शरीर के विज्ञान से होता है तो यह समाप्त होता है मोक्ष में, समाधि में। इसलिए जब हम योग की बात करते हैं, योग की जो बहुत सारी डेफिनेशन से, बहुत सारी परिभाषाएं हैं, जिसमें योग को कहीं समाधि बोला है तो कहीं स्थिति बोला है तो कहीं उपाय बोला है। जैसे कि योग समाधि है, ये जो समाधो यानी यह इंगित करता है कि योग समाधि की तरफ ले जाता है, तो दिस इज अवस्था, स्टेज। अगर हम कहते हैं कि योगा कर्मसु कौशलम, यानी आपके स्किल को, यानी आपको कर्म की ओर प्रेरित करता है और कहता कुशलता पूर्वक कर्म कीजिए, यानी ये आपकी लाइफ में आपको कर्म की ओर प्रेरित करते हुए आपको आपके व्यक्तित्व को, आपकी पर्सनालिटी को इवॉल्व, यानी उसके डायमेंशंस, उसके एक प्रकार के व्यक्तित्व की उच्चता को प्रदान करने वाली स्थिति है, यानी ये स्थिति को इंगित करता है। अगर हम कहें कि योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधः, महर्षि पतंजलि की परिभाषा, यानी कि चित्त की वृत्ति के निरोध का विज्ञान है, तो यहाँ पर जो चित्त है जिसकी विकृतियां आ गई है, जो कि मानसिक दोष है, जो कि एक प्रकार से हम कहें कि हमें एकाग्रता तक नहीं जाने दे रहा है, जो हमारे मन के भटकाव की ओर ले जा रहा है, तो यह भी एक प्रकार का उपाय बताया। यानी योग क्या क्या नहीं है, योग उपाय है, साधना है, स्थिति है, अवस्था है। तो जिसने जैसे योग को देखा वैसे ही योग व्यक्ति को प्राप्त हुआ। किसी ने शारीरिक संदर्भ में देखा तो उसे शारीरिक लाभ हुआ, किसी ने आध्यात्मिक संदर्भ में देखा तो उसे मोक्ष प्राप्त हुआ, किसी ने मानसिक अवसाद में आकर देखा तो भगवत गीता के रूप में कृष्ण ने भगवत गीता की रचना कर दी। तो जिसने जैसे योग को देखा वैसे योग ने उसके परिणाम और उपाय के रूप में योग उसे प्राप्त हुआ। तो मुझे लगता है कि द योगिक प्रैक्टिस ब्रिंग्स चेंजेस इन द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ आवर माइंड फ्रॉम नेगेटिव डिस्पोजिशन, from I think to positive outlook, and this change balances our nervous system and the functioning of our endocrine system, by which we experience positive changes in our attitude, outlook towards ourself, other people and life. हम कह सकते हैं कि योग के द्वारा हमारी पर्सनालिटी ही इवॉल्व हो जाती है। Selfishness is no more, and the person becomes unconditionally selfless, because yoga changes to a structure of mind, body, by removing I think मुझे लगता है कि जो नकारात्मक आपके विचार हैं उन्हें वो हटाता है। यानी जब आपके इस जीवन में नेगेटिविटी हटती है, आपके अंदर से एंगर, जेलसी, ईगो, ग्रिड, रिवेंज, अग्रेशन एक्सेट्रा, अगर ये सब हट जाता है तो उसकी जगह पर क्या लेगा? क्योंकि कोई चीज जब खाली होती है तो उसकी जगह पर क्या हो जाता? अपने आप अच्छी चीजें रह जाती, क्योंकि हम एक अच्छे व्यक्तित्व के साथ जन्मे थे। हम सभी जब जन्मे थे तब कैसे थे? भगवान के समान थे, मुस्कुराते हुए थे। हम ये नहीं जानते थे कि हम किस जाति के हैं, हम किस कुल के हैं, किस वंश के हैं, हम लिंग क्या हैं, हम स्त्री हैं या पुरुष हैं, हमारी धर्म क्या है, क्या होता है, यह सब चीजें बाद में आती है। तो योग क्या करता है? जो जैसा है वैसा कर देता है। तदा दृष्टु स्वरूपे वस्थानम, महर्षि पतंजलि ने कहा है। यानी कि आप जो हैं, जैसे हैं वैसे हो जाना ही योग है। मुझे लगता है योग एक समतुल्यता, हम समानता कह सकते हैं, एक हार्मनी, एक संतुलन है लाइफ का। एक ऐसी जीवन की कल्पना हम योग के माध्यम से कर सकते हैं जिसके द्वारा योग जो हमारा जीवन है वो हमें कैसा मिल सकता है? शांति भरा। शांति प्राप्त नहीं की जाती, शांति तो हमारे अंदर होती है। शांति को हम बाहर से, कोई वस्तु नहीं है जो हम पकड़ करके अंदर ले लिए। शांति वह विषय है विषय नहीं है, वह स्थिति है जो मेरे अंदर है। मुस्कुराहट बाहर से अंदर नहीं आती, मुस्कुराहट तो हमारे अंदर ही रहती है। मुझे लगता है मुझसे भी अच्छा भी जी घनश्याम सर बोलने वाले, क्योंकि जब वो बोलेंगे तो मैं खुद उन्हें बहुत ध्यान से सुनती हूँ। तो मुझे लगता है कि जब आपका एंगर, जेलेसी, ईगो, ग्रीड, रिवेंज, अग्रेशन, जो ये नेगेटिव थॉट्स हैं, अगर ये हटती तो इनकी जगह पे जो रिप्लेस होता है वो पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज लाइक लव, पैशंस, काइंडनेस, फॉरगिवनेस, ग्रेटिट्यूड. सो it has a direct impact on our lives, which include physical, psychological, social and environmental aspects. तो मुझे लगता है कि योग आपके जीवन के सारे जो आयाम होता है, चाहे वो शारीरिक हो, चाहे वो मानसिक हो, चाहे वो नैतिक हो, चाहे वो आध्यात्मिक हो, हर पक्ष पर कार्य करता है. हर व्यक्ति को मुझे लगता है कि 15 मिनट योग प्रैक्टिसेस करनी चाहिए, चाहे वो आसन करे, कुछ चुनिंदा आसन अपने शरीर के अनुसार, चाहे वो प्राणायाम करे, वो भी अपनी शरीर और बीमारी के अनुसार, अपनी आवश्यकता के अनुसार. देखिए ना, योग हमें क्या देता है. योग कभी भी ये नहीं कहता कि आप ऐसा, यानी कि जो आसन है उसके, उन आसनों में भी आपके पास चॉइस होती है कि आपको कौन से आसन का ग्रुप करना है, आपको कौन से प्राणायाम करना चाहिए, आपको कौन से षटकर्मास करनी चाहिए. यानी कि यहाँ पर पैरासिटामोल नहीं है जो बुखार में सबको खिलाई जाती है. यहाँ पर योग में इतने सारे ऑप्शंस हैं कि व्यक्ति चाहे तो मानसिक विकास हेतु मंत्र योग, लय योग, नादानुसंधान, जप योग, ध्यान, प्रत्याहार, धारणा, इनमें से किसी भी पथ पर चलते हुए अपने आप को मानसिक रूप से उच्चता प्रदान कर सकता है. आसन की बात करें तो जो आसन व्यक्ति के शरीर के अनुसार है, बीमारी अनुसार है, वो व्यक्ति उनका अनुसरण कर सकता है, उन आसनों का अभ्यास कर सकता है. ऐसा ही प्राणायाम में, यानी योग में इतनी सारी क्रियाएं हैं कि व्यक्ति अपनी पसंद अनुसार कर सकता है. इसलिए मैं कहती हूँ कि योग का अभ्यास प्रतिदिन व्यक्ति को करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये सिर्फ आपके शरीर, मन, आध्यात्मिक विकास की यात्रा नहीं है, ये मानव से महामानव और महामानव से देवीय मानव बनाने की यात्रा है. सो बस यही संदेश है मेरा, यही मैसेज है सभी को कि योग हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति है, जिसको हम अगर स्वयं करते हैं और दूसरों को करने के लिए प्रेरित करते हैं तो इसमें लाभ ही लाभ है. क्योंकि ये हमें जीवन के उस उच्च आयाम पर ले जाता है जहां महत्वाकांक्षा छोटी हो जाती है और जहां सफलता असफलता के जो हमारे दृश्य, जो हमारी सोच होती है कि हमें सफल होना और असफल होना, मुझे लगता है वह महत्वाकांक्षा छोटी है. वहां पर सिर्फ आनंद होता है, क्योंकि सुख का परिणाम दुख है, अच्छे का बुरा है, लेकिन आनंद का कोई भी विपरीत नहीं है, विलोम नहीं है. आनंद अपने आप में परिपूर्ण है और योग हमारे अंदर आनंद को लाता है, स्थिरता को लाता है, प्रेम को लाता है, सहभागिता को लाता है, मैत्री को लाता है, मुस्कुराहट को लाता है और हमें खुशी देता है, हैप्पीनेस लाता है. सो थैंक यू सो मच कि आप सभी ने मुझे बुलाया. आप सभी को धन्यवाद. एक श्लोक के साथ मैं खत्म करूंगी अपनी बात को. यो मा पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरे कृष्णा. ये भगवत गीता का जी 30वां श्लोक है. जी धन्यवाद सर.
बहुत अच्छा गाइड किया मैडम, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. द program was inaugurated by Honorable Mukunji Upadhyay from Nepal, and we have very wonderful relationship with Nepal for so many years, though some hiccups have taken place recently. And the way he spoke and thereafter the way you spoke, really you have made this event grand and gracious and really great. And it is going to be made gracious by the wonderful eloquent speech of none other than Professor Dr. G.A. Ghanshyam sir from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. We are very much eager to listen to you, sir. And thereafter, we'll be listening to Honorable Dhiravit sir from Thailand after some time. Welcome, sir. A very warm and hearty welcome to you.
Thank you very
much. I request Ghanshyam sir to guide us.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Hare Krishna, Hari Om. I extend my pranams to all the people, those who are assembled on this virtual platform throughout the world and even from different countries of the world. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire world is our mother. not a single country. We human beings have divided the borders and boundaries. And if we have to cross the border, we require the passport. But the air doesn't require any passport. Let be the air, and yoga is in the air and everywhere. And that's what we are celebrating today, the International Yoga Day. It's not the treatise, it's not the one thing of a particular country, but it has traveled borders and boundaries and has created such a wonderful society, such a happy society, that all of us are not only smiling, laughing, but we are engaging ourselves in communion with our heart and the body. If you say heart, the spelling is H-E-A-R-T. If you just divide it, H-E and A-R-T, then it is he-art. He means the supreme. The heart is the art of the supreme. And that's why heart never dies. Atma never dies. It takes birth, rebirth, and it keeps on moving. The body may diminish, the body may go out, but the Atma goes up and it takes another shape. And that's what yoga tells us. That's what the yogic kriyas, they tell us to do. They not only create a kind of a music within the body, but they create a beautiful soothing tone so that the entire collaboration, cooperation, and combination of the soul with the body can increase the inner energy. And yoga does the inner engineering. The inner engineering is the most valuable thing in everyone's life. We have born as human beings, but yoga makes us to go towards being human. So being human is the most important element of our taking birth on this planet called Earth. Friends, we all are travelers on this planet Earth. And wherever we go, like the bee, we collect honey. And when the honey we take, we enjoy life like anything. Dr. Nishaji was telling about the antonyms, Samanarthi and Vilom Shabd. I always believe in this world, there is nothing antonym. There is nothing opposite. Everything has its own entity. And every word, you cannot say the word is opposite of any word. The day cannot be the opposite of night. Father cannot be the opposite of mother. Brother cannot be the opposite of sister, because all are unique. And every word, every entity, every single animal, insect which has taken birth on this planet called Earth, even the non-living things, they are unique. So when unique things are there, what we require is unity. And that unity has to be brought from within. Happiness is within, it's not outside. We go and find happiness somewhere else, but the happiness which is inside us is the most important thing. And in Hindi, there is a couplet which says, जैसा दर्द हो वैसा मंजर होता है, जैसा दर्द हो वैसा मंजर होता है, मौसम तो इंसान के अंदर होता है. So the very environment is within ourselves, and yoga makes us to realize what we are. Yoga makes us to understand what is there inside. Yoga makes us to understand the potential of ours. Yoga makes us to do introspection, and that introspection has to be done by every individual. And if we can do that, then no one in this world is the person whom we hate. And when I say hate, take out H, what remains is ate. Try to ate means the past tense of eat. Eat the hate so that there will be no hatred in this world. We all want to live in a company of all the people. Hope you all have gone to the forest, wherein you have seen so many different varieties of plants, trees, animals, insects, butterflies, whatnot. And all of them, they live in unity. But we human beings, We do not want heterogeneous things. We want homogeneous things. We want the same kind of people, same kind of society, and where there is unity. Unity is always valuable when it is taken in the shape of diversity. If you take a bouquet, there are different kinds of flower in the bouquet, and the bouquet is being tied with the help of a thread. And let all of us can become that kind of a thread which can combine, collaborate, coordinate all the flowers together. Every individual flower has a unique fragrance. On this yoga day, let us all emit the fragrance what we have within, and let us move forward like the water flows and collect like the bees, the honey which is there in every flower, and make our lives sublime. And that's the basic motto of life. Let all of us facilitate the people to elevate themselves. Every individual has the capacity to elevate. Only what he requires or she requires is facilitation. Let's all facilitate people, felicitate people, and be with them so that this entire universe, which we call as a globe, can move ahead with all the sincerity. And let gratitude must become our attitude. If gratitude will become the attitude, then there will be no hatred, then there will be no calamity, then there will be no disaster. The external disasters could be managed, but the internal disaster can never be managed. So for that, yoga is there. And yoga binds you. Yoga makes you to understand the bonding of the heart and the mind with the soul and the body. So that's why on this particular day of International Yoga Day, may I request each one of you to practice yoga. Whatever you do with full determination, devotion, dedication, and commitment. Your own commitment, dedication, devotion, and discipline is another form of yoga, because nothing can be done without enthusiasm. And if you have enthusiasm, that's what is known as yoga. You all have invited me and given me a chance to speak to all of you. I'm really blessed and honored, and I have a great contact with Dhule and the people of Dhule, those who are so nice. And my younger brother Vaibhav Sabnis, he has all the Vaibhavshali people with him. So accept my pranams. And before concluding, I would like to quote two lines of English wherein it says, what we are is a gift of God, and what we become is a gift to God. Let all of us become a gift to God. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, we were feeling your absence, and now we feel everything is there. It's fertile and it's filled, it's complete. The way Honorable Mukundji Upadhyay sir started, and it was continued with Nisha madam, and now you have done it. And now we have another friend from Thailand. We can see the background. My memories of Thailand are now rejoicing there. I can see everything there. And to introduce this wonderful man, who is also the part of our international programs, I request a very dear friend and an active member of English Language Teachers Association of India, Khandesh chapter, a lecturer, assistant professor in English, Dr. Hemkant Dhade sir, to introduce Honorable Dhiravid sir.
Thank you, sir. I am audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sisters and brothers, honorable dignitaries, and my dear friend participants. I am profusely overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our one of the chief guests of the day, who is a devoted teacher in linguistics. His name is Dhiravid Pion Thargan. Presently, he is an associate professor at School of Liberal Arts, Shinawatra University, Thailand. He received his undergraduate degree in education from NCU Buddhist University, Bangkok, Thailand in 1979, and his MA degree in English from University of Delhi, India in 1982. He pursued his MPhil and PhD in linguistics from University of Delhi, India in 1985 and 1991 respectively. His area of specializations are linguistics, teaching English or Thai as a second and foreign language, translation, religions and philosophy, Thai history and culture. See, Honorable Dr. Dhiravit sir has also made a mark in the field of education by guiding 15 MPhil candidates and 3 PhD candidates. He is the editor of 3 reputed journals. He has published more than 30 research papers in the national and international journal. He also authored several books. For his valuable contribution in education field, he has received more than 7 awards and honors, including Man of the Year 2012 by American Biography Institute, North Carolina, USA. See, friends, today we are privileged to have an opportunity to listen to him this evening. On behalf of all gathered here, I welcome you, sir, to this healthy evening of this e-conference. I would like to stop here by requesting you all do yoga and be happy. Thank you. Thank you. Over to Dr. Samnis, sir. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you for
Thank
our
you. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank you,
my
sir.
dear friend from Thailand, Dhiravit sir. And now I request Dhiravit sir to guide us for 5 minutes because our participants are waiting, and I wish you also watch the participants doing the demonstrations in this grand finale of International Yoga Competition. We have Pranayama, Asana and Shuddhi Kriya. So we'll be very happy to, if you spend time with us to watch the live performances. Over to you, sir. Please guide us. Dhiravit sir.
Can I talk now?
Yes, sir. Please talk. Guide us, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Vaibhav Sapnitz, for your kind invitation. Thank you for the kind introduction from a professor of English. And thank you all the organizing committee members on the conference, grand final of International Yoga Competition and International Conference on the role of yoga in building the healthy society for self-reliance, organized by National Service Scheme of Dr.Babasaheb Ambedkar Memorial College of Law, Dhule, in association with Yoga Vidya Dham, Dhule, Shankarrao, Chavan Health Center in India. I would like to start my talk on the topic of consciousness healing based on Vedas. Okay, and my battery on my mobile phone is running out, so I have to go quickly. And if I am out, please understand that my battery is off. Okay, I would like to start with a new understanding of consciousness in relations to the Vedas. We are all aware in various ways, which is necessary for our practical functioning in life. Our level or type of attention and awareness fluctuates during the different phases of our lives, and according to shifting internal and external factors. Yet we do not understand the true nature and extent of our consciousness, or how it interfaces with, supports, and transcends body and mind. We live at the surface of a deeper ocean of consciousness and may not be aware of its unbounded depths. In modern medicine, we identify brain, mind, and consciousness. We regard mind as a function of the brain, and consciousness as the basis of the mind. How brain chemistry can produce the miracle of consciousness is a great mystery, yet it is taken for granted. In Vedic thought, brain, mind, and consciousness are three related but different factors. Consciousness, or citta, is the light of awareness that is universal. Mind, or manas citta, is embodied consciousness. Brain is the physical vehicle of the mind, or embodied consciousness. Consciousness can function even without mind or brain. It is an all-pervasive universal principle. Like space, it is the space behind space and the light behind light. Consciousness is something very real, palpable, and powerful. It is the very presence of awareness in which we live, out of which body and mind function with a fraction of its power. Consciousness is always there in the background for us to discover and bring wonder into all what we do. We live in an ocean of consciousness. To access true consciousness requires that we turn our awareness within. The spiritual heart is the seat of consciousness, the core of our being. There, the wells, the immortal flame, the fire of consciousness, or the supreme Agni. All Vedic practices serve to develop that inner Agni, which holds all powers of purification, transformation, and transcendence. We should cultivate that flame of awareness as our primary aspiration. Modern physics is looking for a unitary field of consciousness to explain the coherence of the laws of nature. Such a universal consciousness is, which is mirror each other and teach us how to access it from various angles. Vedic knowledge is based upon a recognition of the primary of consciousness as the foundation of the individual and the universe, which mirror each other and teaches us how to access it from various angles. The primary factor in all Ayurvedic healing, yoga, and mantra meditation is consciousness is the ultimate healing power behind all other healing practices. Whatever we give our awareness to, we also direct our prana, or our positive mental energy to, which naturally promotes healing. The very Vedic term for the therapy, or chitkitsa, means the application of consciousness. Caregiving is first of all applying our consciousness for the good of others. If our consciousness is spiritually developed, we will have the intelligence to provide the right guidance and effective treatment. Now, I would like to move a little bit to the healing power of consciousness in Ayurveda. Use this part. In Ayurveda. Ayurveda introduces consciousness as a healing factor, starting with a recommendation of a conscious lifestyle, which implies a life of committed awareness based upon meditation. We need to be consciousness of what we eat and drink, how we relate to our environment, how we exercise, what we take in through our senses, our work, our expression, and our associations. We must consciously adjust our lives to our individual constitution and the movement of time at daily and seasonal levels, as well as our own aging process. Consciousness is the ultimate inner doctor through which we can gain control of our health and well-being in a lasting manner. Whatever therapy we offer, whether diet, herbs, or massage, must be imparted with a conscious awareness in order to be truly effective. The client must be made aware of how each recommendation works in order to truly benefit from it. Now, just a little bit as a conclusion, as a concluding remark for me, okay, because time is running out and my battery is also running out. Okay, let me spend about 5 minutes more and then I would just finish my presentation. I would like to touch upon the topic of yoga and the power of consciousness. Consciousness is the basis of all yoga practice, which is a science of the evolution of higher awareness. Consciousness is the very Purusha or higher self that is the foundation of all yoga practices and realizations. Yoga introduces consciousness into how we move, how we breathe, how we sense, how we think, and how we respond into all the main factors of our lives. Yoga begins with the yamas and niyamas that are the principles of conscious living, regarded all life as sacred and taking karmic responsibility for all of our actions. We do not follow these yogic values in our daily lives. Then, if we do not follow these yogic values in our daily lives, then yoga practice has little value for us. Okay? All yogic practices work to increase consciousness and aid in its expansion at various levels. Let me just mention the level, not the detail of each level, but just the level. Level 1, asana. Level 2, pranayama. Level 3, pratyahara. Level 4, dharana. Level 5, dhyana. And level 6, samadhi, which is the state of unity consciousness, holding the highest peace, containment, and bliss. This supreme state of consciousness is the ultimate goal of yoga, in which all sorrow comes to an end. Pure consciousness is the ultimate samadhi, in which there is no subject or object, no word or idea, no name or form to bind the mind. Thank you very much, Professor Vaibhav Sapnit. That ends my talk today. Thank you. Thank you everyone for your attention. Thank you from Thailand.
Thank you very much on behalf of India, on behalf of the organizing committee, sir. It was really a wonderful, insightful, enlightening speech. And you spared time out of your busy schedule. That's really incredible. Thank you very much, sir.
There is dinner time in Thailand.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to
Okay,
Thailand also.
may I take leave now?
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
Dear friends, now we are moving towards the competition. We are a little behind time, I can understand, and hope you also can understand, because many things are not in our hands. They are out of our control. We are trying our best. Now it's time for the demonstration, that is live performances. Dear friends, we are very happy that we received nearly 444 responses in asana. YouTube links were invited and we received overwhelming responses in asana. In pranayama, we received over 300, and in Shuddhikriya, we received nearly 200 entries. Some entries were duplicates, some videos weren't there, some links were of other practitioners. So we had to reject some of them. but we shortlisted 7 participants from each event. Asana, 7 participants shortlisted. From pranayama again 7, and from Shuddhi Kriya 7. And these 7 people are going to perform. Remember, maximum 3 minutes. Actually, 3 minutes are too many. No need to introduce yourself because we are going to announce your name. When we announce your name, you are going to be there. No need to introduce yourself. Just start. No need to give instructions. No need to explain, describe a particular asana. Remember, if you describe, if you speak, your marks will be deducted. Just come, perform. Whichever asana you wish to perform, perform. आपल्याला जो ही आसना आपको जो भी करना है आप परफॉर्म करें. आपको ज्यादा समय नहीं लेना है, मैक्सिमम 3 मिनट्स है. और हमारे जो परीक्षक गण हैं, इवेल्युएटर्स, जजेस, एग्जामिनर्स, दे आर हाई प्रोफाइल पीपल. हम उनका इंट्रोडक्शन कंपटीशन होने के बाद करवाने जा रहे हैं. वी आर गोइंग टू फेलिसिटेट देम, वेलकम देम, इंट्रोड्यूस देम आफ्टर द कंपटीशन इज ओवर. We are trying to maintain objectivity, and there won't be any bias, there won't be any discrimination, right? It will be very, very objective evaluation. That's why the names of judges are confidential. So once again I tell you, आपको और एक बार बताता हूँ, आपको आपका नाम बताने की जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि हम आपका नाम अनाउंस कर रहे हैं. और आपको कोई डिस्क्रिप्शन नहीं देना है, एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं देना है कि ये आसन है, वो आसन है. हमारे जो एक्सपर्ट है वो जानेंगे कि आपका आसन कौन सा है और ये क्या करना चाहिए, कब छोड़ना चाहिए, क्या. नो नीड टू एक्सप्लेन. ओके, तो मैं हमारे जो आदरणीय इवेल्युएटर्स है, जजेस है, उनको भी रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, प्लीज बी रेडी फॉर इवेल्युएशन. और आई विल बी अनाउंसिंग द नेम्स ऑफ द पार्टिसिपेंट्स. सबसे पहले हम आसना की तरफ, वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स आसना, देयर आफ्टर प्राणायाम एंड देन शुद्धि क्रिया. यही हमारा क्रम है. दैट इज आवर that particular list that we have already published. So first of all, for asana, we will go. Remember, maximum 3 minutes. There is no need to tell your details. So we have serial number 210, Nupur Anil Lokhande. You please start your video. There is no need to start your audio. Nupur Lokhande, and now you are supposed to do your presentation. Nupur, I cannot see your name in the list. If you are joined with any other name, और कोई किसी नाम से आप ज्वाइन हो चुके, तो मालूम नहीं आपका नाम गैलेक्सी M30s. दिस इज नॉट ए प्रॉपर थिंग. मेरा सभी प्रतिभागियों से निवेदन है कि ऐसे मोबाइल के नाम वगैरह मत रखिए. आपका नाम वहां डालिए. यू रीनेम योरसेल्फ. आपका नाम डालना है वहां पर. ओके, ठीक है. वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स नूपुर लोखंडे. आई होप शी इज नूपुर लोखंडे, गैलेक्सी M30. तो प्लीज ऐसे मोबाइल के नाम मत रखिए. नूपुर, प्लीज नाउ यू टेल मी योर नेम बिकॉज योर नेम इज नॉट देयर. Okay, you are performing. Fine, fine, do it. For our judges, Excellent, excellent. Nupur, wonderful, really awesome. And you are done wonderfully well. I hope our judges are taking the note of the participants. Yes, Nupur, you can take the leave. Wonderfully done. Now, next participant is Pandurang Machindra Gole. It may be Gole, sorry if we mispronounce it. So, Mr. Pandurang is absolutely ready. That's good. Mr. Pandurang, you are active on two devices. It's all right. It's all right. Go on, go on. Just a second. Just a second. Uh, okay, now you can perform. Pandurangji, wonderful, wonderful, very wonderful. Excellent, excellent. We are really proud of you. This is an international yoga competition and you are making it really international by your performances. Thank you, thank you. Now, Aditya Gawande, yes, good that you are ready. Go ahead, please. Aditya Gawande, you can start. For the honorable judges, it is serial number 38 and Aditya Gawande is performing. Aditya, your time is over. Finish it. You will lose points if you continue after 3 minutes. Now, next participant is Chaugule Ketki. Ketki Chaugule, I hope you are ready. Many students or participants give the names of devices. That's a problem. Ketki, please be ready. Or we'll have to go to next participant, Patil Ramchandra. And then we have Jay Sri Patil and Gautam Rohtagi. Yes, Ketki Chaugule is preparing herself. You can start, Ketki. Go ahead. थ्री मिनिट्स आर मॅक्सिमम. 3 मिनिट हे मॅक्सिमम आहे. तुम्ही 3 मिनिटच करायला पाहिजे असं नाही, लक्षात घ्या. 3 minutes are maximum. You should not cross 3 minutes. If it is intolerable, well done, Ketki. Wonderful, really wonderful. Participants, please remember, if we have given you 3 minutes maximum, does not mean you should stretch your body. You should give stress and tension to your body for 3 minutes. Don't do it. You should be comfortable. Whatever is comfortable, as long as it is comfortable, do it. Don't stretch. Don't give you any tension. या कॉम्पिटिशनच्या मागे आपला उद्देश आहे टू स्प्रेड अवेअरनेस अमंग सोसायटी अबाउट योगा, अँड यू प्लीज कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट सिग्निफिकंटली फॉर दॅट. राईट नाउ मिस्टर रामचंद्र, प्लीज गो अहेड. गो अहेड प्लीज. पाटील रामचंद्र, Mr. Patil Ramchandra is not there. So next participant, Jay Sri Jitendra Patil. Yes, you can start. Just Yes, Jayashree madam, now you can leave. You can stop, Jayashree madam. Our next participant is Gautam Rohtagi. Gautam, excellent. I have no words. Wonderful, wonderful. All six participants have really done well. There is a tough competition amongst you. जो भी लगता है देखते हैं excellent, excellent ही लगता है. So Patil Ramchandra, are you there? Otherwise your chance is gone now. Patil Ramchandra, are you there? Okay, your chance is gone. Please don't phone, don't request us now. So stunning performances in pranayam, in asana. Wonderful, really. We are spellbound by your performances. Excellent, excellent. This is how I want to repeat. Now we have another category. Remember, don't explain. एंड मुझे और एक बार कहना पड़ रहा है कि मैक्सिमम 3 मिनट है. इसका मतलब आपको 3 मिनट ही करना है ऐसा नहीं है. कभी कभी स्टार्टिंग में वगैरह टाइम जाता है, कभी टेक्नोलॉजिकल इश्यूज आते हैं, इसलिए हमने 3 मिनट रखा है. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप 3 मिनट तक उसको खींच ले. अच्छी आइडियल पोजीशन लेनी चाहिए, अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस करना चाहिए, दैट इज ओके. ओके, सो डोंट ट्रबल योर बॉडी प्लीज. अभी हम मूव कर रहे हैं प्राणायाम की तरफ और हमारे पहले पार्टिसिपेंट है विजय रोहिदास जाधव, 385 फॉर जजेस. विजय रोहिदास जाधव, प्लीज स्टार्ट योर वीडियो. यस, यस. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now, next participant is Neha Natekar. कुणी दुसऱ्यांनी विनाकारण व्हिडिओ चालू करू नका. वी विल रिमूव्ह यू फ्रॉम द रूम. डोंट स्टार्ट युअर वीडियो. जिनका नाम अनाउंस किया जाता है, जिसका नाम अनाउंस किया जाता है, वही वीडियो चालू करे. Nobody else should start the video. Neha Natekar, are you there? We cannot see you in the Zoom meeting. If you are joined with any other name, Neha Natekar, आपण दुसऱ्या नावाने जॉइन झाला असाल, please start your video immediately. Next one is Patil Prashant. Mr. Suhas Khadilkar, you be ready. Jayshree Patil madam, be ready. Suryakant Chidrawar, be ready. And Prakash Kulkarni sir, be ready. So next one is Patil Prashant 180, serial number 180. It is okay. It is okay. Continue. Continue. It is okay, sir. Please don't waste time. Very nice, very nice. Now, Honorable Shri Suhas Khadikal sir is ready. Yes, sir, please go ahead. Sir, time over. Please finish, sir. Your time is over. Okay, nicely done, Khadilkar sir. As a commentator only, as an anchor only, I'm saying all these things. I hope my comments don't influence the examiners and evaluators. Yes, Jayashree madam, please start. Time over, madam. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Now our next participant is Suryakant Chidravar and Prakash Kulkarni sir. Please be ready. Mr. Chidravar, if you are there by any other name, please start your video. Yes, yes. Just a second, I will spotlight you. Just now you can start. आप शुरू कर सकते हैं. Suryakant sir, your time is over. सूर्यकांत सर, आपका समय खत्म होता है. बहुत अच्छा, थैंक यू. नाउ ऑनरेबल श्री प्रकाश जी पाटिल हमें प्रकाश जी कुलकर्णी, सॉरी. और कोई और यहाँ सुजल यहाँ स्टार्ट मत करिए. हमने आपको वार्निंग दी है, डोंट स्टार्ट योर वीडियो. हम आपको निकाल देंगे, रिमूव करेंगे जूम मीटिंग से. सो ऑनरेबल प्रकाश जी कुलकर्णी, नाउ यू कैन स्टार्ट योर परफॉर्मेंस. Time over, sir. Please finish. Thank you, thank you. We are proud that we have some young students, participants, and then we have some retired people also as participants. अच्छा है, जो बच्चे हैं, स्कूल गोइंग चिल्ड्रन है, वो भी हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स है, प्रतिभागी है, और कुछ रिटायर्ड लोग भी दिख रहे हैं यहाँ पर. बहुत अच्छी बात है. और अभी ये परफॉर्मेंस खत्म होने के बाद हम जा रहे हैं शुद्धि क्रिया की तरफ. और जो पहला कॉन्टेस्टेंट है वो है भावेश पाटिल. भावेश जी, प्लीज स्टार्ट योर वीडियो. आप बीच बीच में चालू कर रहे थे जब जरूरत नहीं थी, अभी जरूरत है तो आप नहीं दिख रहे हैं. मिस्टर भावेश, प्लीज स्टार्ट योर वीडियो. यू आर ऑलरेडी देयर ऑन 2 devices. Mr. Bhavesh Patil, start your video. Otherwise, we will take the next participant. Next participant, Raj Bambani, please be ready. Narendra Gangude, Kohale Sujal, Hitesh Zakatdar, Rani Dalvi, and Neha Natekar. Be ready, please. Okay, Bhavesh, Zabardast, Zabardast. Uh, you you seem to be Ramdev Baba now because of Nauli or something. Well done, well done. And now next one is Raj Bambani. If I am mispronouncing, please forgive me. Yes, yes. Raj, it's a different surname for us, so our pronunciation may be little incorrect. Oh, great, great, excellent, wonderful, superb. क्या बात बहुत बढ़िया. और मैं आपको और एक बार बताता हूँ, आई एम जस्ट एन एंकर, ए कमेंटेटर, आई एम नॉट इवेल्युएटर. और हर किसी का हौसला अफजाई करना मेरा कर्तव्य है, मेरा फर्ज है, आई एम डूइंग दैट. लेकिन ये बहुत बढ़िया रहा, भावे जी का भी बहुत बढ़िया रहा, और आपका भी. एक के बाद ऐसे स्टनिंग परफॉर्मेंसेस है. और देखते हैं अभी नरेंद्र जी गांगुर्डे क्या करते हैं. Wow, Narendraji, wonderful, wonderful, fantastic. Now, next one is Sujal. Okay, Sujal, go ahead. क्या बात सुजल सुजल wonderful excellent क्या बात what a flexibility zabardast stunning performance Mr. Sujal very stunning excellent क्या बात now we are moving towards our next participant and next participant is Hitesh Zakatadar. I hope Mr. Hitesh is ready. Hitesh, yes, Hitesh, you can start. वाह बढ़िया बढ़िया मिस्टर हितेश बहुत बढ़िया now Miss Rani Dalve I don't yeah please start your video बहुत अच्छा, very nice, very nice. Neha Natekar ji, can you hear us? We cannot find you here. We search for you. Neha Natekar, if you're there, please start your video and continue your performance. Start your performance. Neha Natekar. Okay, so by the time I make the next announcement, if Neha Natekar joins, we will see her performance. Otherwise, that's the end of 3 events. We had so many participations, and we invited the YouTube links, and then we shortlisted them. We have wonderful judges amongst us. They are there watching you, and we'll introduce them very shortly. And they'll also talk about this competition. But before that, we have a great personality, Dr. Raghupati sir. He has been with us right from 4 o'clock, and he is a retired professor of English, but he has been very active in yoga, spirituality, etc. He prepares his videos, uploads on YouTube, and they are very popular and famous. So I request Honorable Raghupati sir to start his video, unmute himself, and guide us. Already we have introduced him at the beginning of the program, and now it's time that we listen to him. And I'm going to request other judges also to express their feelings, to share their experience. So Honorable Raghupati sir is joining us. And dear friends, we'll announce the result, say in 5 to 10 minutes. As soon as it is ready, we'll announce. By then we are going to listen to Honorable Raghupati sir, who is from Tirupati. Remember, he has retired as a professor of English, but he has great contribution in spirituality, yoga, etc. He is a constant contributor to various newspapers, leading newspapers, most importantly. So I humbly request Honorable Raghupati sir, first of all, sorry that you had to wait for such a long time to express yourself, but we wanted you to observe the performances and then speak. So we waited, and now it's time that we listen to you, sir. I humbly request on this occasion, on behalf of the organizers, you please guide us, sir. You may take 10 minutes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Can you see me? Is my image visible?
Sir, you are not clearly audible. You are visible. The light is too much that way,
Okay.
but not clearly audible. You please hold your mic nearer to your mouth.
Hello. Yes.
Now? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is perfect. Perfect, sir.
Oh, perfect. Okay then. Thank you, Dr.Vaibhav for having thought of me as one of the resource persons for this international event. And I'm very much pleased to associate myself with this event falling on this International Yoga Day today, being observed throughout the world. Well, the organizer has given me 10 minutes, and I would not exceed that, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that. There isn't much that I can throw light on yoga because my predecessor speakers have given wonderful enlightenment on this beautiful science that this land has given. What I want to tell the viewers and listeners is that yoga is not a theory, it is a practice. All that is required is a continuous and uninterrupted sadhana. Look at this word sadhana. It's a very beautiful Sanskrit word. Sadhana is not to be confused with the word practice in English. Practice means any action that is constantly repeated. Practice is a habitual action. But sadhana goes beyond that meaning. And it is not only a practice, but in the practice, the sadhaka learns. He learns to progress. He learns to evolve. He learns to develop. And this is what happens in sadhana. And this is what sadhaka of yoga has to make note of. It's not merely performing the asana or doing pranayama, but even in the asana, we need to keep two essential principles as described by Patanjali, the great sage, who had systematized and organized yoga that was scattered in practice throughout the country thousands of years ago. Hence, we consider Patanjali as our guru. What we need to keep in mind while performing asana is stiram and sukham. Stiram, sukham, asanam. This is the sutra Patanjali says about asana, and he does not deal with various asanas that are being performed in the whole world. And in fact, Hatha Yoga texts also do not define all those asanas, tough asanas, which are often can be related with the gymnastics and acrobatic exercises. So, stiram, sukham, that is stability, stable. In asana, you must establish yourself. You can stand in that position long. And sukham, comfortability, that you should be relaxed in that posture. Remember, these two elements are the essential requirements for asana. But why I'm referring these two essential qualities of asana that need to be fulfilled by sadhaka while performing asana? The reason is when you are performing an asana, you feel the sensation of the part of that particular of your body on which that particular asana is focused. So one is sensation, that is feeling. And also concentration comes into existence here. You need to focus your complete attention on that particular asana that you are performing. So sensation, concentration. Next is breathing. Breathing is very important. When you are performing an asana, how you should inhale and how you should retain the air and how you should release the air. So this inhaling, retention, exhaling are integral part of asana. This is the preparation for pranayama. Remember, that is why Patanjali has made it as the fourth step, anga, in his Ashtanga Yoga. It comes after asana. Only when you master asana, you can move to the pranayama. So sensation, concentration, breathing, these three additional principles that I am adding to the stiram and sukham. And when you combine these two elements given by Patanjali and the three elements that I have just now given, namely sensation, breathing, and concentration. All these, when they are combined, they completely arrest the thought process in your mind. So this also prepares you for the next anga, that is the eighth anga, that is called dhyana. Look at how asana is beneficial to the pratyahara, dharana, and dhyana. Pratyahara, I missed it because pratyahara is nothing but withdrawal of your sense organs. When you are performing asanam, you are focusing your entire sense organs on that. Therefore, it trains you for that pratyahara. And dharana comes in asana because again you are concentrating, you are putting all your energy on that particular part, and therefore it increases your dharana, the capacity of your concentration. Similarly, asana also prepares you for meditation, as I have just now said, how all the 5 elements that go with the performing of asanam, when they are integrated, you lead or proceed to the 7th limb, that is dhyana. Because in asanam, as Patanjali stated, sukham means not only comfortability, because sukham has several shades of meaning. It doesn't merely convey the meaning of comfortability, but also your entire body and mind are relaxed. And this relaxation is the essential feature of dhyana. What happens in dhyana is relaxation. And this is experienced at the stage of asanam. Look at how asanam prepares you to pratyahara, dharana, and dhyana. These 3 angas belong to the higher form of yoga. The other 4, that is starting with yama, niyama, asanam, and pranayama, belong to the lower rung of yogic life. So that is the power of asanam. I hope the listeners and the viewers of this conference have caught the points that I have explained in this brief talk. Right? But also sadhakas must learn, because yoga should not end with asanam and pranayama, correct? That is why Patanjali stipulates yama and niyama, comprising 10 cardinal principles. These are golden virtues. After all, ethical discipline is very much required for us to lead a very comprehensive and meaningful life in society, to maintain social relations. That is very important. Also, these 10 cardinal virtues will revitalize your emotional elements and feelings. If there are negative emotions, negative feelings, all these will be purified. So therefore, this moral aspect of this yogic life also is very important. So in this brief talk, I have enlightened what asana is and how asana prepares you for the higher rung of yogic life. And along with the foundational life of yoga is ethics, ethical life, moral life, which is very, very important in the yogic life. And also I have given the meaning of sadhana, how sadhana carries a greater meaning than what is practiced in English. So a sadhaka will not get stuck in what he has learned today. He progresses, he moves, and it prepares him to reach and realize the highest goal of yoga, that is self-realization. Ultimately, as I have said, yoga is not a theory, it is a practice. It is purely a subjective science and it is a subjective experience. It cannot be universalized. For instance, if I taste honey and tell that honey is sweet, much sweeter than any element in the creation, then you may accept it as a theoretical form. But if you want to know the sweetness of honey, you need to taste it. Then you can tell that honey is sweeter and your taste experience corroborates with my taste experience. And that is why yoga is purely a subjective science. It's not an objective science like the science that deals with the matter outside of us. But we need to combine the subjective science with the objective science. That is called yoga. Yoga is to unite. Unite of what? Unite the subjective knowledge with the objective knowledge. Then you will lead a peaceful and meaningful and happy life in society. Ultimately, yoga is a teacher of yoga only. Yoga is a teacher of yoga. One can understand yoga only through yoga. One can experience yoga only through yoga, right? Comprehending the yoga happens only through yoga. And he who frees himself from distractions lives in yoga through yoga. So with these few words, I thank the organizer for giving me this wonderful opportunity to associate myself with this beautiful event. And I'm very happy and I congratulate all the participants who have given their wonderful performance. And let me tell you that it became very difficult for me to judge. However, all participants should be congratulated. There, one or two, I think there are 3 prizes, 1, 2, 3, and all other participants should not get disappointed or dispirited. It's only a participation. So thank you very much, Dr. Vaibhav, for inviting me to be one of the resource persons of this event. Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please continue for 2 minutes, sir.
2 minutes, 2 more minutes.
No, if you wish, sir. And we would expect you to comment on the competition, sir. How the performances were.
Yeah, performances. I think there are 3 categories: asanam, pranayama, and kriyas. Correct? There are 3 groups, and all the 3 groups have given wonderful performance. And as I told you, that it has become very difficult for me to judge the candidate who is the best performer. But I have taken, in the case of asanam, the comfortability, element of comfortability in the asana performed by the participant. So that became a parameter for me to judge who is the best and who is better and who is good. And coming to kriyas, and another point in asana, it would have been better if the participant had identified the asanam, because that is very important. What is the asanam that the participant is performing? The viewers must know. So that is one element which is missing in the asanam. And of course, even in the pranayama also, what is the type of pranayama that each participant was performing was also missing. And Kriyas also, the participants have not notified the kind of Kriya that they were performing. Except this lacuna, the performance is wonderful. And well, I have no words to describe their physical agility, especially the flexibility of their body, and so on. So I think these 7 participants of each category must have been selected much earlier than this conference. Am I correct? I think Dr. Vaibhav should correct my observation. Otherwise, I think this is a kind of after undergoing this preliminary and semi-final, and all these 7 participants in each category must have reached this final performance anyway. So I congratulate each participant on their wonderful performance given. I'm very much pleased and highly amused by their performance. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for judging. Thanks for your precious guidance to us. Thanks for everything. It was really wonderful from your side. You have been with us for a long time, and the way you guided us, the way you told us our weaknesses, the shortcomings. We'll definitely try to improve this next time. We'll incorporate your suggestions next time. Thank you very much, sir. Now I request another judge, Honorable Shri Subhaji Khatekar, sir. Please share your views, sir. Honorable Subhaji Khatekar, sir. Would you like to share your views, sir? The judges had a toiling time. We had Honorable Khatekar, sir, who had to spend even nights in evaluation, in examining the candidates, because we had got huge response from the participants. So it was a Herculean task, really. So, Khatekar, sir, please unmute yourself and guide us. Share your experience. I request another judge, my friend C.N. Patil, sir, Chandrabhan Nana Patil, sir. If you also spare some time, please share your experience regarding the competition. Khatekar, sir, please.
Namaste, sir. सर्व
सर सर्वप्रथम आपण आपली थोडक्यात ओळख करून दिला तर आपल्या शब्दात जास्त चांगलं होईल आणि जो आपल्याला अनुभव आला कसं आपण 10वीचं सगळं काम करताना हे सगळं करावं लागलं थोडक्यात आपण शेअर केलात विल बी व्हेरी हॅपी सर.
मी सुभाष खाटेकर. नमस्कार सर्वांना. ओम. मी सुभाष खाटेकर. मी वैनते विद्यालय निफाड जिल्हा नाशिक या माध्यमिक शाळेमध्ये एक क्रीडा शिक्षक आहे. नाशिक जिल्हा योग असोसिएशन आणि महाराष्ट्र योग असोसिएशन यांच्या टेक्निकल कमिटीमध्ये काम करतो. नाशिक जिल्हा योग असोसिएशनचा सेक्रेटरी असून सर्व प्रकारच्या योगाच्या शालेय त्याचबरोबर फेडरेशनच्या सर्व प्रकारच्या स्पर्धांचं आयोजन नियोजनाचं काम या ठिकाणी गेले 15 ते 20 वर्षापासून आज या ठिकाणी करत आहे. गेल्या 15-20 दिवसापूर्वी सबनीस सर, भामरे सर यांचा फोन आला आणि महाराष्ट्र योग असोसिएशन कडे ही जी काही इंटरनॅशनल योगा कॉम्पिटिशन या ठिकाणी आयोजित केलेली होती त्या स्पर्धेचं जजिंग करण्याची विनंती महाराष्ट्र योग असोसिएशनचे आदरणीय श्री चंद्रकांतजी पांगारे सर यांना या ठिकाणी केली. आणि त्यानंतर चंद्रकांत पांगारे सर, मी त्यानंतर सबनीस सर, भांबरे सर आणि अनेक काही लोक एकत्रित आमची ऑनलाईन मीटिंग झाली आणि या मीटिंग नंतर या सर्व स्पर्धेचं जजिंग करण्याची जबाबदारी पांगारे सर, मी आणि आणखी एक जज यांच्यावरती या ठिकाणी टाकली. खरोखर एक स्पर्धा आमच्यासाठी एक आव्हानात्मक होती, कारण आम्ही ज्या काही स्पर्धा घेतो त्या मुलांच्या स्पर्धा घेतो आणि प्रामुख्यानं आमचा जो काही व्ह्यू आहे तो आसनांवरती आहे. आम्ही आसनांच्या स्पर्धा घेतो, त्याचं जजिंग हे आमच्या तोंडपाठ झालेलं आहे. परंतु यामध्ये आम्हाला एक आव्हान होतं, महाराष्ट्र योग असोसिएशनला एक आव्हान होतं की शुद्धिक्रिया आणि प्राणायाम याचेही जजिंग आम्हाला या ठिकाणी करायचं होतं. आणि मग तेही आव्हान आम्ही या ठिकाणी स्वीकारलं. आमच्या महाराष्ट्र योग असोसिएशनचे आदरणीय श्री चंद्रकांत पांगारे सर यांनी पूर्णपणे आसन, प्राणायाम आणि शुद्धिक्रिया यांचं जजिंग करत असताना मार्किंग सिस्टीम या ठिकाणी कशी असावी याविषयी मार्गदर्शन आम्हाला या ठिकाणी केलं. योगाच्या या चळवळीमध्ये अनेक वर्षापासून काम करत असताना हे सर्व माहीत होतच, परंतु जजिंग प्रत्यक्ष कधी या ठिकाणी करण्यात आलेलं नव्हतं. परंतु तेही आम्ही या ठिकाणी स्वीकारलं आणि एक आव्हानात्मक अशी बाब जी काही स्पर्धा होती आमच्या बाबतीत, आमच्या दृष्टीनं ते आम्ही या ठिकाणी केलं. हे सर्व करत असताना दिवसभरामध्ये इयत्ता 10वीचं सर्व मार्क, गुणपत्रिका, हे सर्व असणारं लेखन कार्य, हे सर्व कामं शाळेत जाऊन करायचे आणि रात्री या ठिकाणी रात्री 9 ते रात्री 1-1:30 वाजेपर्यंत बसून आम्ही सर्व व्हिडिओचं परीक्षण केलं. काही शुद्धिक्रिया त्याचबरोबर प्राणायाम अत्यंत सुंदर प्रकारे या ठिकाणी या स्पर्धकांनी, या योग साधकांनी या ठिकाणी केलेले आहे. आसनामध्ये मला आश्चर्य या ठिकाणी वाटत होतं. अनेक 80 वर्षाच्या पुढची 60, 70, 65, 75, 80, 85 वयापर्यंतचे साधक या स्पर्धेमध्ये सहभागी झालेले होते. मी त्या सर्व साधकांचं या ठिकाणी मी कौतुक करेन की या तिन्ही प्रकारामध्ये त्यांनी या ठिकाणी सहभाग घेतला आणि स्पर्धेमध्ये आपला परफॉर्मन्स देखील खूप चांगल्या प्रकारे या ठिकाणी त्यांनी दाखवलेला आहे. आमच्या असणाऱ्या ज्या काही मार्किंग सिस्टीम आहेत होत्या, त्या मार्किंग सिस्टीम प्रमाणे आम्ही आमचं या ठिकाणी मार्किंग त्या ठिकाणी केलेलं आहे, जजिंग केलेलं आहे आणि प्रत्येकाला न्याय देण्याचा प्रयत्न माझ्या वतीनं मी या ठिकाणी केलेला आहे. मला ही संधी या ठिकाणी धुळे योग विद्याधामच्या वतीनं कडून मला या ठिकाणी मिळाली. त्यांचं मी या ठिकाणी आभार व्यक्त करतो आणि त्यांच्या या स्पर्धेला या ठिकाणी शुभेच्छा देतो. त्याचबरोबर आजच्या या स्पर्धेतून जे विजयी स्पर्धक असतील त्यांना त्यांचेही मी या ठिकाणी आणि अभिनंदन करतो. त्यांना त्यांच्या पुढील वाटचालीस या ठिकाणी शुभेच्छा देतो आणि योग विद्याधामचे सर्व पदाधिकारी यांनाही शुभेच्छा देतो. अशाच प्रकारच्या स्पर्धा पुढेही या ठिकाणी आपण या ठिकाणी घ्याव्यात. एक चांगलं असं व्यासपीठ आपण या ठिकाणी साधकांना उपलब्ध करून द्यावं अशी मी आपल्याला या ठिकाणी विनंती करतो. पुन्हा एकदा स्पर्धकांचं, योग विद्याधाम धुळे यांचं या ठिकाणी मी या ठिकाणी आभार व्यक्त करतो, अभिनंदन करतो आणि या ठिकाणी थांबतो. ओम. Yes.
थँक्यू व्हेरी मच सर. तुम्ही ज्या पद्धतीने सगळ्या रिझल्ट बनवलात, इट वॉज रिअली इनक्रेडिबल. खूप त्रास झाला तुम्हाला आमच्यामुळं किंवा या सगळ्या कामाच्या व्यापामध्ये, त्याबद्दल आम्ही क्षमस्व आहोत. परंतु आपण वेळात वेळ काढून सगळं केलात आणि खूप छान झालं. पांगारे सरांनाही आपल्याला ऐकायचं होतं. चंद्रकांत पांगारे सर हे एक आंतरराष्ट्रीय दर्जाचे रेफरी म्हणून काम केलेले आणि त्यांचं स्मार्ट वर्क जबरदस्त होतं. ही सगळे वॉट एव्हर ही prepared, the Excel sheet, the way the criteria was decided, that was done by him and incredible. And so we are very happy to share with you that we had Honorable Subhashi Khatekar sir as one of the judges. Then Honorable Dr. Raghupati sir was the judge today. And for evaluation on YouTube, we had Khatekar sir, we had We had Chandrakantji Pangare. Then we had my friend C.N. Patil sir, Honorable Anilji Biyani sir from Dombivli, Mumbai. So we had different kinds of judges, evaluators. We tried to maintain that sanctity. We tried to maintain the objectivity. So there cannot be a question for any objection, any discrimination. We have done our best. From nowhere we are associated with the result. It is the sheer work of the evaluators who are from outside. And these evaluators are of international quality caliber. So we selected them for this international event, and they have done an incredible work. We are thankful to them. We are thankful to the participants. I appreciate your patience. But before we declare the result, here is the presidential address by the president of Yog Vidya Dham Dhule's Shankarrao Chavan Health Center Dhule, Honorable Shri Kishorappa Patil, who is always a motivator to us. I request Honorable Kishorappa Patil sir to guide us.
Namaskar. Can you hear me?
Yes, Appa Sahib, please continue.
On behalf of Shankarrao Chavan, Yog Vidya Dham Dhule, and Dr.Babasaheb Ambedkar Law College, I welcome and thank all the guests who have joined the webinar and enlighten us on the subject of yoga. This is International Yoga Conference, and I'm proud and I'm glad that a yoga center in a small city like Dhule has organized this International Yoga Conference on this International Yoga Day. And all the participants of this competition, we could hear the judges also now, just now, and how happy they are that this competition is being held, and they have said that all the participants were very knowledgeable, and their skill in performing asanas was to the mark. These two events, that is speeches by these learned international speakers and performances of these young as well as senior citizens for this yoga, asanas, then pranayam and Shuddhi Kriya was successfully performed in this webinar. I am thankful to Shri Mukundji Upadhyay from Nepal, who has inaugurated this conference. I am also grateful to Dr. Anisha Joshi from Indore for her valuable deliverance. Then Honorable Devadik from Thailand, who is also international participant as far as speakers are concerned. Similarly, Dr. Ghanshyamji from Chhattisgarh is always with us. This time also he has joined and delivered his special speech. Pankaj Kumar Nanavre was also with us. So I thank all these participants who join us, deliver their speeches, and encourage us. This is a wonderful effort by our organizers. As I said, 2 events, speeches by international speakers, and asanas and Shuddhi Kriyas and Pranayam by our young and old participants. Yoga is like a lighthouse in a rough sea, which directs ships in the mid-sea to navigate properly and go to their and reach their ports where they are supposed to anchor. This is pretty much failed for the last 1.5 years, where first and second wave of pandemic was there, and it seemed that civilization has come to an end. All social contacts of our friends, of our relatives, of our near and dear one were smashed. People were fearing to see each other. All social network was destroyed. And amidst this, I'd say yoga stood like a lighthouse for the ships in a rough sea. And that program we are continuing, enhancing yoga practices with the webinar of this International Yoga Conference. Once again, I thank all the learned speakers, all the participants in the yoga practices, and congratulate our organizers, Dr. Vaibhav, Bhamre, and other office bearers of this Yoga Vidya Dham Dhule. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Babasaheb. Your inspiration, your encouraging words are.
Thank you.
Perform.
Prize distribution.
Okay.
Sorry, friends, because of internet problem, I got disconnected. But stunning performances. It was very tough to decide the winners. But
Prizes.
Group, please submit your feedback form. In a 2-3 day time, you'll get your certificate. Only 100 certificates can be generated every day. So keep patience. If you cannot submit today, try to submit tomorrow. And those who are the winners, congratulations. Those who have not won, congratulations. They were shortlisted. That is a great thing. Your bank details will be taken and will send money via phone pay or internet banking very soon. So we'll contact you. But here are the winners. First, the consolation prize, Asana. In Asana, the consolation prize goes to Mr. Pandurang Gole. Congratulations. And the third prize winner in Asana goes to Gautami Rohtagi. Congratulations. The second prize in Asana goes to Nupur Lokhande. Congratulations. And the first prize in Asana goes to none other than Ketki. Ketki, congratulations. Ketki Chaugule, congratulations. If one participant from you or the winner wants to share your feedback, share your opinions, you can do it after some time. Okay. Now we are moving towards the prizes in pranayama. Just hold. So, dear friends, in pranayama, the consolation prize goes to Mr. Prakash Kulkarni, a retired person. You saw that some retired persons were there. They have performed along with very young chaps. The pranayama goes to Mrs. The second prize goes to another very senior person, Mr. Vijay Jadhav. Congratulations. And the winner of Pranayama International Conference is Mr. Suhas Khadilkar, another retired person. Congratulations. Thank you, dear friends. The consolation prize, Mr. Prakash Kulkarni. The third prize, Ms. Jayashree Patil. Second prize, Mr. Vijay Jadhav. And first prize, Mr. Suhas Khadilkar. And the prize is once again network issues because it's almost 4 hours now we have been online, so there are some issues. So in Shuddhi Kriya, the first prize goes to Mr. Raj Bambao. We are sorry. Sorry, friend, just 2 minutes and we'll finish everything. So, I don't know what I said was fourth prize, that is the consolation Sujal Kohli, third Bhavesh Patil, second Narendra Gangude, and first prize Raj Bambo. If anybody of you, the participants, winners, if you want to share your experience, you have to express in just 1 minute. You can write in the chat box if you want to share. Otherwise, Shuddhi Kriya result has been announced, Mr. Hitesh. It has been announced. First prize, Mr. Raj. Second, Narendraji Gangude. Third, Bhavesh. And fourth, Sujal. Sorry for the internet issues. Such there. And dear friends, thank you once again. But for the formal vote of thanks, I request the President of Yoga Dham Dhule, Mr. G.
योगदा कॉलेज यांच्या वतीने आभार मानतो. यासाठी जितक्याही साधकांनी सहभाग घेतला त्याच्यात काही पार्टिसिपेट झाल्यानंतर काहींना चालत नाही काय एवढं कनेक्शनचं काय तसं नसेल मग हा नमस्कार. थोडस नेटचा प्रॉब्लेम येतोय म्हणून माफी मागतो. आणि आजच्या कार्यक्रमासाठी ज्या ज्या व्याख्यातांनी व्याख्याने दिलेली आहेत, विशेष करून परदेशातले जे धीरावट सर आहेत त्यांनी पण आपल्याला व्याख्यान दिले, जे घनश्याम सर आणि आपले नेहमीच मदत करणारे सगळे व्याख्याते, तर त्या सगळ्यांचं मी योगदानातर्फे आभार मानतो. आणि या कार्यक्रमासाठी आपल्या स्पर्धेसाठी आतापर्यंत ज्या ज्या साधकांनी कळत नकळत मदत केली आहे त्या सगळ्या मान्यवरांचं मी योगदानातर्फे आभार मानतो. विशेष करून योगदानचे अध्यक्ष आदरणीय आप्पासाहेब, त्यांनी पण आपल्याला शेवटी मार्गदर्शन केलेलं आहे, त्यांचेही मी आभार मानतो. आणि जे जे आपल्याला दृश्य स्वरूपात अदृश्य स्वरूपात मदत करणारे सर्व मान्यवरांचे आभार मानून आज 2 शब्द संपवतो. धन्यवाद.